this is CricketSong with Inner Wisdom, and today's video is going to be talking about a quote shared with me by a friend, an online friend, and I'm just going to title this, Witches Are Women and Maginas. So several months ago, an online friend and fellow witch, Adam Balan, asked me to address a quote that he read from a comment posted on a video that he watched from someone else's YouTube channel. And this quote is not something that the YouTube creator said, but a poster said on this person's channel. And you can find Adam's thoughts about this quote on his channel under a video titled The Witchy Show, My Craft is Better, and I'll post the link to the information. I'll post a link to this video in the information section of this video that you're watching, so you can see what Adam thought about this quote. Because basically I agree with Adam's opinion, but I had some thoughts that Adam did not address that I want to share with you. So let me begin by quoting this person, and I'm not sure who this poster was because Adam didn't tell me. He just shared the quote, and this is the quote. Quote, "Witches are simply just women and Maginas who have control freak issues who want to manipulate and control men and other women. You are useless sacks of shit that pretend like you have some secret power that only you can use. The truth is, real magic is done by ceremonial magicians. Witches are just idiots pretending they're doing magic. Wicca is the worst, but the slave magic is almost just as bad. When will these idiots learn that the elite have been steering mankind's destiny since the time of the Sumerians? Ceremonial magic has always been the ruling magic. The so-called magic practiced by slaves and peasants has never affected anything. They are simply fooling themselves." End quote. I have so many issues with this quote, but I feel like the overall feeling projected by the poster is anger and frustration, and that the individual degrades others who practice magic in a different way than they do by saying things like witches are simply men and are women and Maginas, or a male vagina. They say you are useless sacks of shit, witches are just idiots, Wicca is the worst, these idiots, their so-called magic. I mean, these are just showing us that he or she is feeling afraid of other magical practitioners, which I find is a really sad thing, because obviously they feel inferior, and the only way that they can feel powerful is through the subjugation of other witches and magical practitioners that don't practice in their same way. I mean, it's important for them, for witches to feel powerless in order for this person to feel powerful. And if we think about it, that's exactly what the church has been doing for centuries to pagans and anyone who doesn't practice Christianity the way that they do. Quote, the truth is real magic is done by ceremonial magicians. Ceremonial magic has always been the ruling magic, end quote. Really? The truth? How does this poster know what the truth is for everyone? Who bestowed the honor upon him or her? Certainly it wasn't I. I mean, did you? How can any one individual claim that he or she possesses knowledge for all others when we are all uniquely different individuals who have personal and intimate relationships with the gods or the spirit realm or just that life force that runs in through each of us? There's no magical tribunal. There's no magical committee, no president of magic or prime minister of magic. So who decides what magic is real and what forms of magic are fake or pretend? Who can determine that? Again, I just suggest that this person is definitely feeling inferior and needs to take power away from other witches so that they feel powerful. I mean, this elitism presented by the commenter is the same that exists within Christianity. Each denomination believes that they have the truth and that all other denominations of Christianity are false and originate with Satan. And if you are not XYZ brand of Christian, the same as whoever is judging you, then you're doomed to hell. Well, seriously, I don't believe that. I don't believe that there is only one true form of magic that is effective and rules all the others. And if I did, I can say with certainty I would not believe it was ceremonial magic. All life is a spectrum, right? We can see it just by looking outside and in nature and the vast expression found therein. We can see this within humanity and the uniqueness of each individual person. Yes, there are polarities that exist, just as day and night exist, but the majority of human life happens within this spectrum, between the polarities. Magic is a part of this life experience, whether it's acknowledged by the individual or not. It exists. It is the web of life, the breath of life, the life force, the chi, whatever word you choose to label it, and it's available to all of us, even if not every single one of us is meant to use magic. Quote, "Witches are simply just women and Maginas who have control freak issues who want to manipulate and control men and other women. You are useless sacks of shit that pretend like you have some secret power that only you can use." End quote. Well, witches are complicated creatures, and if you believe that being witch is simple, then you have no true understanding of what it is to be witch. We possess a primal power that is found within the natural world that reverberates through the universe. We harness and manipulate the energies to manifest changes within reality. That's the very definition of magic. And fuck yeah, sometimes that means manipulating and controlling men and other women. So what? I can't believe that this individual honestly is going to judge those particular actions after suggesting that it was ceremonial magicians that have been, what did they say? Oh yeah, the elite have been steering mankind's destiny since the time of the Sumerians. Isn't that an example of manipulating and controlling an entire civilization as opposed to a witch manipulating one individual? Bitch, please. Quote, "Wicca is the worst, but the slave magic is almost just as bad." End quote. Quote, "The so-called magic practiced by slaves and peasants has never affected anything. They are simply fooling themselves." End quote. Comparing ourselves to other individuals' practice will only cause stagnation within our own development and will never gain us any benefits. Each of us progress in our own time and in our own way, and this doesn't only apply to a magical practice, but in all other things we attempt in our lifetime. It is best to be concerned about our own shit. Let the next person experience their own gnosis and epiphanies. Worry about yourself and whether or not your magics manifest, whether your magics are effective, and whether they create the reality you wish to experience. Don't worry about your neighbor. Don't worry about all other witches or all other magical practitioners. Worry about your own shit. Do your own magics and evaluate your own progress by comparing yourself to your own self and not to someone else. Witches are women and Maginas? Bullshit. That's one elitist's opinion that I don't agree with. And those are my thoughts on that quote. I'm interested to hear yours. Please share it in the comment section. Leave a comment. Until next time, I love you. Blessed be. Mwah.